This is a continuation of our grammar series on the use of articles. We did the use of articles a or an. If you missed that, we want to encourage you to go to our first video and see that. Today, we are going to look at further the use of articles a and an and they. A and they. Okay? General rule. We use a or an when you want to speak about articles for the first time. Articles for the first time. When you want to speak about something, an article for the first time, you use a or an, depending on whether you are joining a with a consonant or an with vowel, you use that. So if you are speaking about something, an article for the first time, you use a or an. For example, I saw a man at the market. Can you give me a lift? Why not go with me to an occasion? I want to invite you to a party. Okay, so you are talking about that for the first time. So if you are speaking about something, the person that you are speaking to does not know about it. That is the first time you are speaking to the person about that. Then you use a or an article. Okay? Now the definite article, specific object known to both the speaker and the listener. That means if you are speaking to somebody that you have spoken to before about that particular article or object, in other words, the person that you are speaking to knows about what you are speaking about, then you use the. That means if you want to repeat an object that is being discussed, a subject that is being discussed before, in other words, an object or subject spoken about before, then you use the. Okay? Let me repeat. If you are definite article, specific object known to both the speaker and the listener, if you are speaking to somebody that knows what you are talking about, you use the. Or you have spoken to the person before. If you want to repeat that object, you use the. Warnings. We say general warning. Do not use a, an, and they with countries, states, provinces, counties, lakes, and mountains. Do not. For example, you cannot say, I want to go to a Ghana. I want to go to the South Africa. I want to go to the Banjul. I want to go to a Senegal, a Serekunda. I want to go to a New York. No, you don't do that. Just say, I want to go to New York. I want to go to Banjul. I want to go to Ghana. I want to go to Gambia. That's why sometimes some people are confused when you say the Gambia, because generally in English we don't use articles with country, but that is how the Constitution states it. Okay, so number 2. We do not use a, an, and they when you are speaking about some things in general. Like you cannot say, I want to visit a Gambian seaport. No, you just want to say, I want to visit Gambia seaport. Simple. Okay, so we don't use a, an, and they when we are speaking about things in general. Lastly, we don't use a, an, and they when you are speaking about meals, places, or transport. Meals, whether it's breakfast or lunch or dinner. For example, you cannot say, I want to take a lunch. I want to take a breakfast. I want to take a, no, you just say, I want to take breakfast. I want to go and take my lunch. I want to go and take my dinner. Or places, or transport. You cannot say, I want to go by the air. I want to travel to Europe by a land or by the sea. No. Just say, I want to go by air. I want to go by land. I want to travel by air. Simple. You don't use articles a, an, and they when you are talking about transport, when you are talking about places, when you are talking about meals. We don't use that when you are speaking about some things in general. We don't also use that when you are speaking about countries, states, provinces, counties, lakes, and mountains, except it is a combination of states. Like United States of America. You say the United States or the United Nations. So that is that. Today we are learning about the article, the use of articles a, and the. We said we use a and an when you are talking about article for the first time. We use the when you are talking about object that is known both to you and the person that you are speaking to, or you use that to repeat an object that you have spoken about before. That is when you use the. That is where we're going to end the series. If you like it, share, subscribe, and then like.